With us now is Mazher, and he's joining us from India. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Donna. Thank you very much for having me here on your show. I have seen your show and I know I'm very impressed. So it's a privilege that I'm here with you today.
Thank you so much. And how are you today? How are you doing? How is your health? How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm keeping well. Thank you very much. We are maintaining social distance and taking all the precautions that WHO, the local governments have all been advising. So I'm good.
Good. And so far, you have had an extraordinary journey. Can you share with us a little bit about how you grew up and where you've been and things that you've done so that my audience at home can get to know you a little bit better?
Well, you see, my journey started with me as a teacher for 4 years. And then I moved on into the semi-glamorous world of the travel and the aviation industry. And my journey has been actually very exciting as well as very unique. Exciting because I belong to that limited edition which has seen the paradigm shift of the aviation and the travel industry from a total manual operation into a total automated operation. And unique because I pack a lot of principles and values for my journey. That's a difficult baggage. So to carry these values and principles, you need to be obsessed. Nothing else will help you.
Okay.
So I'm very obsessed. And therefore, I have coined a motto for myself. And that motto I carried out throughout my journey and I still carry it out forward. And that motto says, be obsessed to be virtuous. This motto I keep sharing with everybody that I interact with. I have interacted with people across various social platforms, and I also left this motto as a legacy for my teammates wherever I have worked. And I'm happy to see that some of them have imbibed that. Well, while we are talking about these values and principles, Donna, I would like to hint upon as I like to actually narrate a very short story from my early days of my career.
Okay.
It was during the Gulf boom when everybody was heading to earn some petrodollars. So I was selected for a company for a Middle East, and I was ready to travel to earn some petrodollars on the Arabian sands. But the process got delayed, and then in the meantime, the process got so much delayed that I gave up hope on that happening. And therefore, in the meantime, I got selected by an Indian company, a reputed travel company. And at the time of the final interview, the final round was to collect my appointment letter from the managing director himself. And I went to meet him after the pleasantries. He picked up my appointment letter, shook the sheaf of papers in the air like this, and he said, Mazher, these are just papers for me. Give me your word of honor that you will stick around with me for 6 months at least. I was young. It was a good brand to work for, and was pretty excited. So I stood up immediately, shook his hand, and I said, I do give you my word of honor. And that I do froze my entire fate for the next 37 years.
There's a very
I
strong
worked,
I do, right? And then you
yeah,
live into
very
that.
strong.
Right. Every day you
Yeah,
wake up and you say, every day I do,
I
and you
do.
commit to
Yes,
yourself.
absolutely. So I worked not for 6 months, but I worked for 5.5 years with that company. And then I moved on, and then my journey comprised of some short hauls, some long hauls. Overall, the journey was fabulous. I enjoyed every bit of it. And then I finally landed up in the position of a chief operating officer, the COO of a travel company, from where I retired about 4 years ago. So today I share my journeys, experiences, I share my stories, I share whatever wisdom I have gained in the journey with people who would like to interact with me, offline, online, people who approach me to get my advice for entrepreneurship, students who are job seekers. They keep calling me, so I connect with them and I share my motto and my wherever possible I invite, in fact, every distressed soul, every disturbed mind to call me and then interact with me. And Donna, believe me, if I can put even one disturbed mind at rest, I think I have accomplished my journey. That's how I look at my journey. So that's how it was. Now, moving forward to the scenario today across
Yes.
the world, the pandemic has given us a challenge. And if you look at the challenge, this is a very unique challenge. It's not as if we have not witnessed historic changes in the past. We have. We have seen historically, we have come across many challenges, a lot of paradigm shifts, Y2K and this and that. But this challenge is very unique because in the past, whenever changes have taken place, they were paced out well, or they were unique to a specific industry. But this challenge is unique because it has impacted every business, every industry, every life. And above that, the pace is absolutely unprecedented. We haven't had any breather here. So that is why this challenge is very unique. Paradigm shift always brings along with it new rules, new opportunities also. So those who adapt to these new changes, those will be distinguished as the winners who will thrive. And those who will not will be the leftovers who will follow or fall apart. So keeping this in mind, with whatever little wisdom I have gained in my journey, I have listed down about 6 pointers which should help us
Okay.
to rebuild the economy.
Excellent.
So I have noted down these points and I would like to share with everybody for whatever it is worth. I would first and foremost say that every organization, whether it is small, medium-sized, or large, should pause and review their every aspect of their business.
Okay.
That's very important.
Number one is pause. Okay.
Pause, review. Number two, evolve towards digitalization and to e-commerce and to also e-communicate. Number three, review your manpower, your talents, efficiency levels to accept this new challenge and work with the new dimensions. Number four, grow agile. Agility is going to be the key word, and it is going to be the key to unlearning first and then relearning. That's the key. And after that, I'll say identify your silos. Every industry has got silos. So I would say identify your silos, get your teams, get your departments to integrate to whatever extent possible. Every industry has its limitations. And then finally, I say move from experiential management style to experimental management style. You got to experiment. You got to empower people to participate in that experiments. And I think that will be the way forward.
Well, I'm smiling, especially when you said to be agile, because even in this today, as we're trying to create this segment together, it's new, and we're working together, and this wire and that wire and this and that, and we had to be agile, and we had to have, we had to evolve, and we had to, but so graciously, we created this, we made it happen, and so you're all the way on the other side of the world, and I'm thankful for your knowledge. I know that you have some articles, you have a LinkedIn, and a way that people could go and they can follow you, correct, on all your social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, true.
So we will definitely be sharing that with everyone else. Are there some final thoughts in conclusion? I love your 6 tips.
Yeah, those 6 tips, if they work, I will feel that my wisdom has worked.
I'm going to start using
whatever
them.
Limited it is.
I'm going to start using them today, as we have.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mazher. Thank you very, very much. I wish you all the best and happy journeys to you always.
Thank you very much, and I wish the same for you, your team, your show, and let the Donna Drake show go on.
Thank you, and you as well. Okay, happy journeys until we see each other in person. All the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All the time. Yeah, bye-bye. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, and you as well.